Hey everybody, welcome back. Devin, the OG, the original Grognard here for Lock and Load Publishing, and we are sitting down. We haven't done this in a while. We're back in Lock and Load Tactical Digital, available on Steam. Heroes in Defiance has been released as a DLC. It is currently on sale. I think it's 15% off, so like $8 and some odd cents. I mean, that's kind of the price of a cup of coffee here in Seattle, so you're not really paying that much for a bunch of great scenarios. We've got, how many scenarios we've got? I think we got like 12 scenarios in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 scenarios in this one, and as you can kind of tell, we do have 2 more packs planned eventually. So what we want to do is we want to jump in and kind of show off a scenario, and I do want to point out some stuff. This has got a great mix of scenarios. You've got French, you've got Belgian, you've got British, you've got German, you've got Fallschirmjäger, you've got SS. Great mix of early war, 1940 era stuff. I love the early war. I mean, a lot of people dig on like the big cats of the late war armor, the Tigers, the King Tigers, the Panthers, the IS-2s, all the big, heavy tanks. I kind of enjoy the French early war and the German early war stuff. They're just so tiny and so cute. You just gotta love them. So anyways, we're going to jump into this, and we're going to be playing a scenario, kick them out, and I'm going to apologize to my Francophile friends and our customers in advance. I don't speak French, so I'm probably going to butcher the French names, and I apologize now. So we're going to be doing Kick 'em Out. La Bassée, France, March 27, 1940. German infantry of the 7th Panzer Division had infiltrated the La Bassée Canal defense line and established a small bridgehead. As German engineers were building a pontoon bridge over the canal for reinforcements, a combined Allied infantry armored counterattack struck the defending Germans, designed by Dale Hulstrom. And so this is going to be a combined British-French operation. I am going to be taking them over as the attackers. Elements of 5th Brigade, 2nd British Expeditionary Force. I got 6 squads, a Bren machine gun, and then the French 1st DIM. It's 1st Armored Division. I just don't know what it means in French. Soma S-35 and 2 Renault R-35s. This Soma's so cute. It's a cute little tank cat. Kind of falls in there with like the L-33 and the Panzer too. Germans, Elements des Schützenregiment 7 der Panzer Division 7, set up first on or south of Hex Row HXX. They've got 6 squads, MG-34, PCB-39, and a couple leaders. 6 turns. The Allies have the initiative on turn 1, and victory conditions. The Allied player must eliminate all German MMCs by the end of the scenario. This is probably one of my favorite scenarios in this entire pack. I've probably played this more than I've played most of the others put together. So yeah, I really like this one. So let's just go ahead and jump into the scenario. And it loads right up. All right, so what have we got here? My job is to eliminate all the Germans. So let's take a look at where the Germans are all. Let's see, Lieutenant Hound, and we got a PBZ-39. That's the 12.7 or 14 millimeter anti-tank rifle. Got another squad there. Looks like he went for a backwards defense. More infantry spread out in the vehicles in the back. Probably not a bad idea. Let's see what I got British-wise. We got some infantry. We got a Bren gun, and I believe, yes, I saw, no, okay, we'll take him. We don't need him all the way back there, so we'll put him there. Let's take the leader and put the leader up there, and let's take this squad and put him over there with the other leader. My vehicles. Now, one thing I will point out on the vehicles is you can kind of see it. We zoom in real close. I love how close we can zoom in. We get to really see the counter art on these things. I freaking love this counter art. And the little R35. One thing we went ahead and did with this is you'll notice the vehicles have names on them. And that's kind of something that a lot of people, well, especially the French and a lot of nationalities, that the crews would just go ahead and name their tanks. So for this game, we went ahead and that we decided we were just going to put tank names on it, just to give it a little bit more of that authentic historical feel to it, because that's what the French did a lot of times. So let's go ahead. So we got 2 R35s and the Soma 35. 35, of course, referencing the year that the vehicle was put into commission. So let's go ahead and put him up. Got another infantry over there. Let's turn him that way. Do we want to be unbuttoned or buttoned? We want them to be buttoned. I like having my vehicles buttoned. Whoops. Get back over there. All right, let's go ahead and pick up that infantry, and he'll back up over there. And I think we'll have this Renault right there. Let's go ahead and shift him so he's facing that way, and button him so the machine gun fire doesn't shake my crew. And these guys as well, they're pointed the right way, and let's button them up as well. All right, and another nice thing about this, a little one mapper. I mean, small footprint, 6 turns. We're going to be here maybe half hour, 45 minutes. Oh, another infantry back there. All right, so let's go ahead and put that infantry there. So basically, I'm going to use the time-honored tactic of find, fix, flank, and finish. Forget. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a fire base on these guys right here, pouring fire in here, fixing them in place. The infantry will come and flank them and hopefully finish them off. The Soma, because this is kind of a beefy tank for the time, she's going to move over in this direction here and try to fix these guys in place. Again, you always want to fix the enemy in place. You don't want to give them the opportunity to move. So we'll see how it works in practice. It may not. All right, so let's go ahead, and we're done with setup, so we'll continue. I have initiative on the first turn, and operations phase. What do I want to do? I have not spotted these guys yet, so I need to spot them. Now, there's 2 ways to spot them. I can actually make the effort to spot them, or I can do what I like to refer as just a reconnaissance and stumbling around, throwing a squad out there, trying to draw the fire, or getting a squad close enough to be able to see them. So I've got kind of an advantage in infantry numbers right now. So I can go with the reconnaissance in force. Let's go ahead, because we need to draw their fire. So let's just take 1 unit and move him right there. Now either he's going to get shot at, which means I will spot the enemy, or I'm going to move right next to him and I'll spot the enemy. So it's a win-win situation. Like I said, I'm only doing this because I do kind of have a couple guys that they don't have leaders with them. So yeah, reconnaissance. The art of going out and getting shot so your buddies know where the bad guys are. All right, direct fire, even, no effect, but he did fire at me with the PZB-39, and no effect. Good. I didn't assault move him. Well, they're not capable of assault, fire, and move anyways. And if you will notice, we do have the new admin counters on here for the most part. I believe those are the new admin counters. Oh, so sad I can't immediately spot them. So he's done, but we now know that the Germans are in that. So let's go ahead and end the impulse and see what the Germans do. They're probably going to pass. Oh, now they're going to take hot shots at the infantry in the open, and that's going to be 7-2. Ooh, it's going to be a +5 morale check. Yep, they're shaken, but they weren't reduced. That's good. All right, now that's good because now I can take this fire base and fire at them. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's start off with the vehicles. Let's start off with the vehicles putting fire into there. Yeah, they're in a heavy building. That's going to be a little bit tough for me to crack. Okay, so the impulse didn't hit. They are probably not going to do much because they're way down here, and they're probably going to keep their defensive positions down there. Because again, I need to kill all them, so they're not going to come to me. I need to go to them, or at least they shouldn't come to me. Let's go ahead and put some more 37mm fire into that house. Yeah, of course, that +4 TEM, so... No effect, no effect. Let's go ahead and in the impulse. Let's go ahead and take this guy. And let's see, do we want to move him there? Yeah, let's put him there. That's a good position. Didn't put assault move, so that's all I can do. So, let's see. Probably should have put the Bren over here. Better place to put a fire base with that Bren. But let's go ahead. I can't move an assault, so let's move these guys up into position. Hopefully they don't get shot at. They don't. They could catch some... a lot of degrading terrain between there. The computer may not take that. He passed. They already fired. Do I want to jump in there and go to melee so soon in the game? Yeah. I outnumber him 2-1 and I have a better leader, which means I'll probably fail miserably. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in there. All right, let's see. So I've got 2 firepower. They've got 1. It's 2-1. He's got 1 squad, so I can only attack 1 squad. So I'll have both of my guys together attack the squad, and I get a +1 for the leadership from the leader. And they will have either a 1-1 or a 1-2 firing back, because they've got 1 unit against my 2 units. And no leadership modifier, so 6+, +1 for leadership, 83.3% chance of success. There we go. Cleared it out in no short order. I like that. The last time I played this and tried to get into that building, I fired at him first off, and they generated a hero, which made it real hard for my guys to get in there in melee. And I think I lost the scenario because I just was never able to crack that building because they had that leader in there, which prevented me from moving in. My tanks weren't doing anything to him. So, okay, so it's going to be the end of that impulse. He's going to pass. Let's take this guy and move him there. Actually, let's move him there. I mean, I got 2 guys next to him, so I'll definitely be able to spot him next turn. That's going to be pass 2. That's going to be the end of the turn. Allies win initiative. Rally phase. I've got 1 guy that can rally, but he's pinned. He's shaken, so yeah, pinned. He's an old squad leader term coming back. So go ahead and continue. Let's see, what are the Germans going to do? Or no, it's not the Germans. It's me. Do a 1-1 odd here with them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and melee. Let's just go into there. 1-1. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 1-1, and I need an 8 or better. He'll need an 8 or better. I got a 2. He got a 4 and a 1. But he's... Oh, no, I did win. Oh, that's right. I need to roll higher. Derp, derp. Which is good, because then that frees up this guy, this stack, to make... start moving up, and this is really a game about time. Can't see any of these guys though. That's the problem. Well, let's go with the. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and move into here. You know what? Let's not move into there. Let's low crawl into there. Okay. That takes up all the movement, but they don't get a shot at me. And impulse. Let's see what the Germans do. They really don't have anything to shoot at since my vehicles are buttoned up. He's shaking. He can't do anything. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and move this vehicle up to there. We're going to put him over. And again, since I haven't spotted any of them, it would have done me no good to assault move because they got no targets. So let's bring the other Renault up. What do we got now? We got the Soma. And we got some infantry up here. Save the Soma. Let's get these guys. How far? I can get them to there, but they're going to catch some op fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go this way. Let's see if we catch some op fire. Range is only 4, so it'll be long range shots, except for these guys. The range is 6, so they may shoot at me. So we're going to take them around and try to get them into that building. 1, 2, 3. I knew that was going to happen, but I'm in the building. Oh, of course, he got real lucky. 8 to 8. Any worse of a dice roll, and he would have pinged me. So no effect, and I don't have assault move, so that ends the impulse. But my Soma can now see that squad. So let's put some. I think that's a 47 on the Soma, 47mm on the Soma. 8 to... Ooh, ooh, ooh. I succeed by 1, plus 1 morale check. He's got morale of 5. Ah, no effect. Rolled 4 plus the 1, which is 5, which was equal to his morale. So we're going to end the impulse, and that's going to be the turn. Pass 2. I've got nobody left. Well, all right, fine. Let's be humane and pull him back into the building. Because that's more than likely what they do anyways, instead of sitting out in the middle of the street. All right, let's pass the second time. We'll be on to turn 3. Initiative again. Rally phase. I got nobody to... Well, I've got one guy to rally, but he doesn't have a leader with him. He's not self-rally, so he can't rally. Let us continue. And he doesn't have anybody to rally. I should have line of sight. I should have sight on these guys. Because I'm in the hex adjacent to him. But I can just melee him. Oh, I can't see him. Okay, there you go. No, yeah, okay. Click on the unit. That's what they can see. Yeah, let's just pour a bunch of fire into that. Ooh, 12. That's not good. 3 to 5. Yeah, the machine gun fire is ineffective. My tanks have been completely ineffective this game. End impulse. He might shift some troops around. He does not. All right, let's take this Renault. Fire 11. Don't want to say anything about French gunnery. Because for a time, French artillery was actually some of the best. Okay, now granted, this is revolutionary France and Napoleonic era, but you'd think that they'd still be able to shoot real well. So let's see the impulse for that. Ooh, just deciding to fire. Oh, of course. -2 on the dice roll. There's going to be a bunch of dice rolls. No effect against the leader. Shaken against the infantry. No effect against the infantry. And the infamous hero generation sound. What did we end up with? Let's click on that. Click on him. Oops. Oh, come on. Cursor over it. Stiff upper lip. So this leader and all units stacked with him or hero is defiant in the face of adversity. Subtract 1 from all damage checks they must take. Ooh, that's nice. Unfortunately, it's not a leader. It's just the hero. So the hero subtracts 1 from all damage checks. If a leader had that, Major Hawkins had that, then that'd be really cool. However, I don't have that. All right, so let's... I just keep putting fire in there. I mean, I'm gonna have to rotate my turret, so I'm it's gonna take a hit penalty there. 7 versus 8, yeah, of course. My fire bet now. When I need a 6, I can never get the 6. Computer cheats, I swear. Let's hit impulse. We're on turn 3. I am rapidly running out of time. They've only got 1 guy there. I've got 2 with the hero and the leader bonus. So, and of course, the shaking guy is the guy with the Bren. Fine. No. Should I melee? No, you know what? It's already turned 3 of 6. I need to get in there. I mean, I'm going to lose out on the Bren. I'm going to be leaving the Bren behind, but I need to keep moving. Guess I kind of make up for it for the leader in there. So let's go ahead and melee. I've got two units that can attack. He's got 1 defender, so it's going to be 2 to 1 odds. Shifted for 3 to 1 because of all the. I think the hero shifts the modifier, and then I get the +1 for the leadership for Major Hawkins. So it's going to be 3 to 1 for me, and it's going to be 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 on him, depending on who he attacks. 10. That's good. Oh, okay. I guess my guy survived. Whenever I see a low roll like that, I get a little bit nervous in melee because I've many times, tabletop and in this, I'll send my troops in, and yeah, both sides are completely wiped out. I outnumber him 3 to 1, but he gets that. He decides to attack the entire stack. Needs a 2 on the dice roll on 2d6, and he gets the 2. Happens far too often. All right, there's that. All right, let's go ahead and you know what? We're going to do a reconnaissance, so I can get close to him, and he's either going to get shot or I'm going to spot him. Light him up now. Makes sense. 12 to 8. Oh, neg 4 modifier. He's going to shake. If not, yeah, okay. So at least he didn't reduce. All right, so that's that impulse. Let's go ahead and grab these guys, my British troops, and get them moved into there. 8 to 9. Whew. A good thing I rolled a 6 that time. One of the few times a 6 comes through for me. So yeah, now I spot him too, but unfortunately, I don't even have the movement points, and I can't. Do I have 1, 2, 3? No, I do have the movement points. Ooh, but no, we're not gonna jump that yet. So we're gonna end the impulse, and that's pretty much everybody I've got except for my shaking guys back here. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that. And my shaking guys here, they're in the building, they're safe. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Turn 3 on to turn 4. Our Germans get the initiative. Rally phase. I've got 1 unit that can rally, so let's auto rally it. Right there, 6. He got back. Ooh, good doom stack right there. So I think we're gonna be. He's gonna have to open fire on it. He's got. Wow, that's gonna be a nasty fire stack. Operations phase. He's gonna fire at me. Oh no, he didn't do anything. He passed. Well, fine. If you're just gonna do that, I'm just gonna jump you on melee. I got 3 guys. He's only got 1 guy that I can attack against, so it's going to be 3 to 1 odds, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh no, he's got the MG. The MG adds in the 2 as well, so it's going to be 1 to 1. But I've got the leader modifier, and he is probably. Ooh, it's going to be interesting to see who he takes. Well, he attacked one of my guys. And so, yeah, eliminated one of them. So that was a good trade-off, I would say. And now that I'm next to this unit, I can see them. All right, this is going just as planned. Can I see there? I can't. Let's go ahead and put some 47 millimeter in the building. 4 to 8, yeah, not a surprise. No effect. So we're going to end the impulse. Is he doing anything? He's not doing anything. All right, let's take one of the Renaults and let's do. Where's my assault move? Okay, so he's going to be assault moving because I want him to move up and be able to shoot. Let's go. That's like the third 12 he's rolled. And of course the machine guns do no good. No effect. And impulse. Is he going to do anything? Well, these guys could shoot. But let's go ahead and take this tank. Put them on assault as well. That fire can't do anything. I mean, assault fire, it's +2 to the, or -2 to the dice roll off the top. 5 to 9, yeah, like we see right there with the machine gun firepower, -2. No effect, but it's putting acquiring markers on it, so that's a good thing. And the impulse there, they've done. I can't see those guys yet, but I can fire on those guys. So let's fire on those guys. 3 to an 8, no effect. It's that stupid +4 heavy building, heavy construction. So I got to go in there and assault them. So it's real. I could sit back and shoot if I had like 8 or 10 turns. I would sit back and try to shoot them and try to shake them before I assaulted. But since I've only got 6 turns, kind of got to get up in their grill. So that's going to be an end impulse, and it's going to be in turn, because the only thing I've got left is the 2 shaking guys. 3 to 8, alright, that's fine. So they're not going to, my shaking guy, I'm not even going to do anything with my shaking guys. I could move them back further, but they're fine where they're at. So I'm going to pass. And he's going to pass, and then I'm going to pass an end. Initiative allies, good. Rally phase, yeah, I got 2 guys to rally, but they're not with leaders, so it doesn't matter. He's got nobody that needs rallying, so go straight into combat operations. Let's take the big 47 from the Soma first. Actually, that major 37, I don't really remember. 6 to 8, almost got it. Almost got over his defense. So end impulse. What's he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything. We'll take this Renault. And we're just gonna light that building up. What I'm hoping to do is at least shake. See, missed it by plus. Missed it by 1 point against that. Heavy terrain. That's what, turn 5. Ugh. Things have got to go down just perfectly for me to pull this. Shooting 6 to 7. Okay, well, at least I get the heavy building modifier that time. All right, I'm hoping this Renault this time will hit him. So let's go ahead, because I'm at point blank and I've got a car. Oh, 3. Yep, that's gonna hit. Yep. Ah, there we go. Shaken. That's what we like to see. And then 6 to 6 on the machine gun fired. Yeah, the adjacent. That +2 from adjacency always comes in handy. So we're gonna end the impulse. What are they gonna do? Nothing. All right. So these guys are gonna go ahead and jump in there, and so that'll immediately end them. You got that. I could end this turn. Am I going to be able to? Yes. Let's go ahead and melee. Going to get shot at when I enter the first hex. And I'm in the open and adjacent. Oh, 8 to 3 +5 modifier. Ooh, that may have been a bad idea. That's going to probably shake everybody in the stack. No effect on the leader. Wounded on the hero and shaken on them. Yeah, all right, and like I said. Wounded. Nasty. All right, well, that's going to be the end of the impulse. And pretty much the end of the turn as well. Because, again, the only thing I've got left are my shaken guys. So let's go ahead and hit pass 2. Initiative to the Germans. Oh! Okay, so I've got 3 rallies. But 2 of them are not going to be effective because they're not with the leader. However, this guy, let's go ahead and auto rally. 8, not going to be good enough. So I've got those shaking guys sitting with their butts in the wind out there. So the Germans are probably going to light them up just because. Yeah, what I said. 4 to 4. Ooh, good dice. Ooh, good dice roll for the Germans that time. A 1 versus my 4. So no effect. They fired, and yeah, you know what? We can see them now. Let's try to soften them up a little bit before I do the assault. 5 versus 10, no effect. With the machine guns, and the main gun didn't hit. And impulse, and it's basically just going to be me doing impulses from here on out. 9, that's going to hit. Machine gun fire is going to be 8 versus a 10, no effect. No reason to even move the Soma because it's going to be at a -2 and at range and yada yada yada. All right, so I was hoping to get them shaken, but it's just gonna. Yeah, this is it. This is how the melee goes. I'm charging there. I've got 2 to 1, but +1 with leadership, so 83. He's gonna have, I don't know, either 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 odds against me. There we go. That's what we like to see right there. End impulse and completed dozens of because it just went live. That's why the achievements are repopping on me. Alrighty, so let's take a look. I won. Woohoo. Allies and the where they were. Let's see. Pretty much everybody is. I didn't lose this. Oh, I did have 1 squad eliminated from the melee. But everybody else is just fine, and the Germans were killed to a man. Initiatives 1, 3 out of 5 for the Allies, 2 heroes generated, enemy unit shaken, 1, 4. Success for Allies, 1. Melees initiated, 6. Helpless units eliminated, 3. That includes leaders. Dice roll percentages. It looks like 4 was we were heavy on 4. 21% of the dice rolls were 4. And we were lightest on 2. We had only 16 twos rolled. So yeah, that is that's kick 'em out. Woohoo! Yay! I won. Honestly, that doesn't happen all the time when I'm playing against the computer AI. But that's just a sneak peek of Heroes in Defiance, now on sale as a DLC for Lock and Load Tactical on Steam for $8 and some odd cents. Like I said earlier, that's the price of a cup of coffee. If you got Lock and Load Tactical, you're probably going to want to pick this up. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section below, and I'll see everybody next time. See ya!